Welcome to Shocking History Photos, where the past reveals secrets you were never meant to see. Today we're uncovering 50 rare historical photos that will leave you speechless, starting with this haunting image hidden for decades. Some photos rewrite history. This one reveals a lost moment few have ever seen. These aren't just rare photos, they're fragments of time that will shock, amaze, and even haunt you. Now, let's begin with some of the most powerful displays of bravery ever captured. Images that showcase extraordinary courage in the face of unimaginable odds. In 1903, the Wright brothers made history with their first flight. Captured in this photo, the plane soared for just 12 seconds, marking a pivotal moment in aviation history. In 1912, passengers aboard the Titanic waved goodbye as the massive ship set sail. This photo captures the moment of departure, unaware that it would soon become a symbol of tragedy. This 1917 photo shows soldiers in the muddy trenches of World War I, their tired faces reflecting the harsh conditions they endured. The image captures the physical and emotional toll of war. This powerful photo shows Rosa Parks seated on the bus after her arrest in 1955, a pivotal moment that sparked the Montgomery bus boycott and fueled the civil rights movement. These soldiers raising the flag after a hard-won victory in 1945 symbolize the strength of teamwork and the power of hope in even the darkest times. Now let's move on to life-changing discoveries, moments that forever altered the course of human history. In 1966, this breathtaking image captures Earth as a small, blue sphere in the vastness of space, seen from the surface of the Moon. It's a powerful moment, symbolizing humanity's ability to reach beyond what once seemed impossible. Neil Armstrong's footprint on the Moon symbolizes human determination and big dreams. When he stepped on the Moon in 1969, the world believed and accepted that anything was possible. In 1895, Wilhelm Röntgen's groundbreaking X-ray revealed the hidden depths of the human body, revolutionizing medicine and opening the door to new possibilities in healing. This photo shows Thomas Edison's light bulb glowing for the first time in 1879. Imagine how excited people must have been to see light without fire. In 1967, Dr. Christian Barnard performed the first heart transplant, offering new hope and showing just how far science could take us. It marked the start of saving countless lives and opened the door to even more possibilities in medicine. Now let's shift to moments of immense hardship, when people were pushed to their limits, yet still found the strength to endure. In 1936, during the Great Depression, this mother embraces her child. This photo captures the care and worry etched on her face, a powerful symbol of the resilience families showed in the hardest times. After the atomic bomb in 1945, this shadow was left on the stairs in Hiroshima, a haunting reminder of a life lost in an instant. This photo of farmers during the Dust Bowl in 1930 captures the struggle of people whose lives were buried in dust. The storms destroyed everything they had, yet they kept going, holding on to hope during unimaginable hardship. In 1940, these children were separated from their families and imprisoned in harsh war camps. Despite the suffering and fear, there's a spark of hope in their eyes, a reminder of their strength to survive unimaginable pain. This 1940 photo shows families fleeing their homes in the face of war, seeking safety and refuge. The image powerfully captures the pain of leaving behind everything: memories, comfort, and the life they once knew. Now let's move to moments of joy. After every storm, there's calm. While hard times test our strength, it's the happy moments that remind us why we keep moving forward. In 1945, as World War II ended, people flooded the streets, dancing with joy and relief. Can you imagine the overwhelming happiness they must have felt at that moment? In 1950, this little boy's face lit up with pure joy as he held his first ice cream cone. The moment captures the simplicity of happiness amidst life's challenges. This 1956 photo shows Elvis meeting fans, a moment that helped shape history. More than just a singer, he united people and revolutionized music. His passion and connection with fans changed the entertainment world forever. In 1940, a soldier's dog leapt into his arms upon his return from war. This photo captures the pure joy and love of their reunion, a heartwarming moment after the trials of war. In 1990, after 27 years in prison, Nelson Mandela is shown here celebrating his newfound freedom with a joyful dance. That moment embodied the happiness, strength, and unwavering determination that carried him through decades of struggle. Now let's move on to shocking events, those unpredictable moments that change everything in an instant. Here's the next powerful image. In 1937, this massive famous airship, the Hindenburg, burst into flames, turning a symbol of safety into a nightmare. The terror in those final moments is unimaginable, but amazingly, 62 out of 97 people survived. On January 28, 1986, the Challenger exploded just 73 seconds after launch, taking the lives of all 7 crew members, including Krista McAuliffe, the first civilian teacher in space. The tragedy shocked the world and led to major safety reforms at NASA. This photo shows empty streets after a nuclear explosion forced everyone to leave. The blast left the town abandoned, a sad reminder of the destruction and the lives it changed forever. This photo captures the fall of the Twin Towers in 2001, a moment the world will never forget. Despite the tragedy, it serves as a powerful reminder of the strength and resilience of those who faced it. On May 18, 1980, Mount St. Helens erupted in Washington, causing a massive explosion and landslide. The explosion astonished people, destroyed nearby areas, and changed the landscape forever. Though these events left deep scars, they also sparked resilience and hope. Now let's turn to some of the most influential figures in history who inspired change with their courage. Taken in 1951 on his 72nd birthday, this photo of Einstein reminds us that even the brightest minds knew the importance of enjoying life. In July 1941, Churchill started the V for Victory campaign, using the V sign to stand against the Hitler-Nazi forces and inspire the British people. This photo shows his strong spirit and the strength found in tough times. Here's Marilyn Monroe, not just a movie star, but a woman who believed in the power of learning. Her passion for growth reminds us that no matter who we are, we can always continue to learn and evolve. In 1930, Gandhi walked miles to protest peacefully, a defining moment in the fight for justice. This photo captures his dedication and the quiet strength behind his peaceful revolution. Known as the Lady with the Lamp, Florence Nightingale revolutionized nursing during the Crimean War in 1850. She saved countless lives by improving cleanliness and comforted soldiers with her nightly rounds, leaving a lasting impact on modern healthcare. Now let's move into moments that inspire us to push past our limits. Here are some incredible feats that show the power of human determination. Helen Keller couldn't see or hear, yet she learned to read, write, and speak. With the help of her teacher, Anne Sullivan, she connected with the world in ways that seemed impossible. Her story makes us ask, what's stopping us from reaching our full potential? In 1920, Amelia Earhart made history as the first woman to fly solo across the ocean. This photo captures her courage and determination, a powerful symbol of breaking barriers and reaching for the impossible. In 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. led a march for equal rights, inspiring millions with his "I Have a Dream" speech. His leadership helped pass the Civil Rights Act 1964, changing history by fighting for equality and justice. Anne Frank's smile in 1941 captures a rare moment of innocence before the horrors of war. Her diary, written while in hiding, reveals her unwavering courage and hope. Despite everything, her story reminds us of the strength to dream, even in the darkest times. This photo shows Tatiana McFadden, a wheelchair racer, crossing the finish line after winning one of her many Paralympic gold medals. Her remarkable achievements highlight her skill and determination in the face of adversity. In the mid-1800s, Harriet Tubman, known as the Moses of her people, led hundreds of enslaved individuals to freedom through the Underground Railroad. This photo captures her remarkable courage and commitment to justice, forever altering the lives of those she saved. In 1989, the Berlin Wall, which had separated East and West Berlin since 1961, finally came down after years of protest. This photo captures the joyous reunions of families after decades of separation, a powerful symbol of freedom and unity. In 2014, Malala Yousafzai became the youngest ever Nobel Peace Prize laureate for her fight against the suppression of children's education and her advocacy for girls' right to learn. This photo captures her resilience and determination as her efforts continue to inspire millions around the world. In 1947, Jackie Robinson became the first African American to play Major League Baseball. Despite facing racism, he played with strength and talent, changing the sport forever. In the 1930s, when a school building collapsed, a teacher refused to let it stop her students' education. She took the class outdoors, continuing to teach no matter the challenges. From the resilience of a teacher to the power of collective action, let's move on and look at moments where people came together to overcome challenges and inspire change. The first Earth Day in 1970 united millions to raise awareness about protecting the planet, sparking global change like the Clean Air Act. In 1913, women marched for the right to vote, facing opposition with incredible courage. Their determination changed history, paving the way for future generations. From this picture, we can feel the power of their fight for equality. Taken in 1972, this iconic blue marble photo shows Earth and the Moon together from space. It's a striking reminder of how small we are in the vastness of the universe and how deeply connected we are to our planet. In the 1980s, even as famine, drought, and conflict gripped parts of Africa, children still smiled. Their smiles are a testament to the resilience and hope that can shine through even the most challenging circumstances. In 2004, a tsunami hit the Indian Ocean, destroying cities and leaving many people in need. Despite the disaster, people worldwide came together to provide aid and help, showing how kindness and unity can bring hope in the darkest times. As we near the end, let's explore some of history's most incredible feats, moments where humanity pushed past limits and achieved the extraordinary. This 1782 photo shows the first hot air balloon flight. Imagine the excitement and uncertainty of soaring above the Earth for the first time. Stepping into the unknown as pioneers of flight made history. In 1859, Stephen Pear crossed a rope high above the roaring Niagara Falls, an incredible feat of bravery and skill. His courage inspired many, and even today, the thought of it sends shivers down our spine. In 1930, workers built the Chrysler Building, walking on narrow beams high above the city. At the time, it was the tallest building in the world, a symbol of strength and success forged by their hard work and courage. In 1960, this boy proudly stands beside the robot he built from scraps. The photo captures his creativity and resourcefulness, a glimpse into the mind of an innovator. In 1965, an astronaut floats in the vastness of space, tethered to his spacecraft by a thin cord. This photo captures the awe and isolation of humanity's early ventures beyond Earth. From moments of hardship to those of triumph, history is filled with stories that remind us of the strength of the human spirit. These rare photos capture the resilience, hope, and courage that continue to inspire us all. Let these stories remind you that no matter the challenge, we can always rise above. If these moments moved you, be sure to hit that bell and explore more of our history-packed videos.